A diorama is a mock-up three-dimensional scenery that depicts a landscape on a small scale. In this video, I'll show you how to create one for your models. You will need a styrofoam board, a ruler, a pencil, 2 acrylic paints, 2 brown of dark and light shade, and 1 lighter green. A 240 grit sandpaper, a used scourging pad, or Scotch-Brite, best with foam bits left on the scrub, wire mesh such as sink drain filter, some popsicle sticks, a box cutter, some brushes of varying sizes, 2 kinds of glue, one ordinary and clear. If you don't have clear, that's okay. Some rocks that you acquired outside or anywhere, a sifted soil, a grind up green yarn used for grass, a matte coat spray paint, it's okay if you don't have, and some scratch papers. Before doing this project, I want you to follow the rules that will be needed to apply for your own safety, as well as for your own good. Anyways, let's get started. First, measure out the size that you will use for your models to be used on your diorama, and consider the figurines if it's included. Next, get a ruler and score down the measurements using your pencil. Then get your box cutter and cut down the lines that you made from the styrofoam board. Be very careful in handling, as these are very sharp and can hurt you if not careful. Get your sandpaper and sand along the edges and the top and the bottom of the board to give them a smooth finish. It's all up to you if you want to use a primer coat for your styrofoam. Now get a lighter shade of brown and start painting the one side of the styrofoam board. You can always opt a bigger brush. Then let it dry. Get your darker shade of brown and apply it on areas that you wanted to affect. This way, it depicts it as a wet, muddy ground or with dense vegetation. Then let it dry. Test out your cut up yarn to see if it's matched on your taste of the color. If it does not, then grab the green color, lighter or darker shade, and mix them together with water or alcohol and dunk it in there. Then get your scratch paper and spread your yarn. Then get your scratch paper and spread the yarn over it and let it dry out in the sun for a matter.
6.5 hours later.
When it's dried out, you can now take apart piece by piece so that it will find its fibrous face. Next, grab your ordinary school glue and apply it over the surface area for your sifted soil or grass to be glued on. Don't forget to spread them evenly over the surface so that it will cover most of the places. Use a strainer or any filtering material with your sifted soil so that it will apply gently and smoothly like you're putting a frosting on a cake. For applying the grass, get your glue again and mix them with water and use that glue to apply the grass on your diorama base. Then top out the excess and let it dry. If you have a clear glue, you can apply it on a certain area of the soil and use it to give an area of a muddy effect. Now let's get our clean rocks and put it wherever you wanted using glue. Now get some foliage for your diorama. It can be as limited as a stem from your dead flowers or from a tree. Even sticks can be used. Get your used scourging pad and cut them to tiny pieces so that you can use them as a mock-up flowers or bushes. Get your popsicle sticks and cut off the round end of the popsicle sticks. Then grind them with sandpaper to smooth them out. You can use any tools such as pliers to pry them out easily on the edge of the popsicle sticks. You can use how many you wanted of these popsicle sticks depending on the size and length of your diorama. Now glue the popsicle sticks on the edges of your diorama base and let it dry. Don't forget to hold them so that you can stick them very well. You can also opt to varnish or stain the wood in order to give a nice look. Get your flat clear coat spray and wear your mask as always. Then spray it over your diorama. Let it dry. Once that's dry, you can now place your model in it and other stuffs that you wish to add. I hope this video helps. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to see more of my content. Thank you and keep safe.